In example 3 of lesson 24, we are looking for a quotient. We have to divide now this rational expression into this one. And again, we have to rely on our knowledge of what we do when we divide rational numbers. The dividing is a lot harder than multiplying, so I like to rewrite my division problems as a multiplication problem, and I can do that just by taking the reciprocal of this divisor. So I'll just take my dividend as it is, and then I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of the divisor. Here we go, just like that. And so, again, our instinct might be to go and multiply straight across. Multiply the 3x times x minus 2, multiply the x squared minus 4 times the 2x, and on the top we would come up with like a cubic, and on the bottom a quadratic. But remember, in order to cancel or divide out any common factors between the top and the bottom, we need to have the numerators and the denominators of our product in completely factored form. So right away, I can see that there's a common factor here, this x, okay? And it might help if you imagine that when we evaluate this product, we're really multiplying the 2x times everything over here. And this 3x multiplies by the entire expression x minus 2. So in fact, x is a factor that I expect will cancel out. But notice this pattern should be familiar to you by now. This is a difference of squares. And it's also a quadratic, and you can factor it using whatever techniques you want for factoring a quadratic. But it's also, you should be comfortable just taking that x squared minus 4 and rewriting it like this. That's the product. That's the difference of squares in its factored form. Of course, that's still divided by 3x, and we're still multiplying by 2x over x minus 2. So now you can see there's another common factor, the x minus 2. So I can divide those out, and I can also, as I said earlier, divide out the x's, and then I will rewrite my expression with the remaining factors, just like that. So dividing rational expressions is as easy as multiplying if you know how to rewrite a division problem as a multiplication problem. And so we have done exactly what we were asked to do. We found the quotient. What do we get when we divide these two things? We get this. And we also reduced it to lowest terms.